So the first business idea that you could start without any money would be selling merch. This is something that's really taken off because of websites like teespring.com. Basically, you can get them to print, pack, and ship the t-shirt, coffee mug, phone case, or whatever merch you're selling for you in exchange for a commission. So you can use teespring.com. You can use redbubble.com. You have these print-on-demand sites where you can use a little bit of online marketing through social media, through, say, a YouTube channel where you can actually link directly to, say, a Teespring merch account like you see Daryl Eves doing, which is a great YouTube marketing channel. So it'll look something like this if you use YouTube. You can also use other sites that don't sync directly with YouTube and just sell them through your own website. You could sell them through social media, however you want to do it. But what's nice is that you don't have to pay a bunch of money to create a bunch of orders and sell them out of your garage. So you can basically just give up a commission of the sale to sites like Teespring, to Redbubble, and then you can sell your own t-shirts and designs. And you can even go to a site and get the graphic design work done at, say, Upwork or Fiverr. And that's if you, of course, get to the point where you can pay a little bit of money for that to get done. Otherwise, you can use Canva and actually create your first few t-shirt designs for free just by going to canva.com, creating an account for free, and going to the t-shirt template like I just showed you. And then you could use all sorts of templates, change the text up, make sure it's not copyrighted by another company or anything, and then create the design, upload it to a site like Teespring or Redbubble, and then start selling online and use free traffic to get those sales. Another thing you can do is marketing services. So if you are someone who has a background in marketing, if you have a degree in that, or if you are someone who's self-taught, a lot of self-taught marketers have done very well too, but Upwork.com is a great place to create a profile where you can get all sorts of services done and get paid to do them. So you can go to Upwork.com and say, type in marketing, and you can see how much some people make per hour on a site like Upwork, which is a great freelance site where you can make a free account. So you can get hired all over the world as well. It's not just in the US. You'll see people from different countries as well on here, but you see $30 per hour, $33, $40, $80 per hour for an email marketing specialist. So you can get paid. There's another one for $50 per hour for digital marketing. So you can get paid very well for digital marketing services, and you can learn through taking courses, watching a lot of YouTube videos, reading a lot of blogs, whatever. Or if you have a degree, if you're fortunate enough to have that, that would be helpful, of course, as well. You can do specialized marketing as well. You could do, say, add a local business. Say you did local marketing on Fiverr or something like that. You could just do the Google business page for a restaurant, for a nail salon, for a laundromat, whatever, and then you could post them on Google for them and get paid a set amount of money for each one that you do. So you start out making like $5, $10, $20 per service on Fiverr, and then you work your way up to a higher level seller, and you can make $100, $200, $500 per service that you supply to people. But marketing is something you can do and be self-taught, and then you can niche down. You could do Facebook only, you could do Instagram only, you could do local only, and then you can sell your services on places like Upwork and Fiverr. Later on, when you have a little money, get your own website, maybe even have your own little lease space so that you can get more local traffic. Another great thing you can do as a business idea is graphic design. This is a great thing to do for free because you don't necessarily need a lot of software anymore to do really good graphic design, or at least just simple graphic design stuff until later on when you can afford that software, like Photoshop or something like that. So you could start out with a business on Fiverr, for instance, which is a great place to sell graphic design work for free with your free profile. You can remove backgrounds from images. You can do t-shirt designs. You can do social media posts. You can do ebook covers. You can do all sorts of stuff on Fiverr and have little packages that you sell for each one of those services. And for instance, you can use free tools online to get a lot of high quality stuff done. So for instance, if you do remove background, this is something I used to hire people to do on Fiverr, and then I realized there's quite a bit of software that can do this for you. Now, you can obviously do a better job than others depending on how good you are, but you can upload an image to Lunapic, go to edit, go to transparent background, and that will be a place where you can upload the photo that they give you, and then you can remove the image right there on Lunapic. Another one is clipping magic. So for instance, you could remove the background or change it. So like I have an image already on here. Like if I click edit right there, it'll load up the image on clippingmagic.com. Then you use the green lines to tell them what you want to keep, and use red lines to tell the software what to get rid of. And then on the right side, it'll give you the final result. You save that, you send it to your client on Fiverr, then you make, $5 or $10 every time you do that. And it maybe takes you 5 minutes each time. So you can also do stuff on Canva. So Canva has so many different templates and so many free things that you can do, that you can do t-shirt designs on Fiverr. You can do business cards on Fiverr. You can do posters for people. You can do all sorts of social media images for people who are doing marketing. You can do documents for people. You can do, say, celebration, like college invitations and stuff like that for like a party, whatever. You can do all sorts of templates, and you can go and sell these things on Fiverr as graphic design services. And then later on, once you get a little more advanced, you can buy your own software like Photoshop, and you can use that to do even more types of services that you would, of course, charge more money for. But you can do all kinds of stuff just with templates and stock photos that are free elements that you can add, changing the color, changing the text, and all the stuff that you can do with Canva, as well as just basic background tools and stuff like you can use with Clipping Magic or Lunapic. Now, if you're good at video games, another thing you can do is become a video game coach. A lot of people don't even think about doing this. They just think about, I got to go on Mixer, or I got to go on Twitch and try to build up a following and later be able to monetize it, which can be a grind, or build up a YouTube channel as a gamer where there's lots of competition. But instead of that, you can actually become a coach. If you're really good, especially at one particular game, you can become a coach. So like, for instance, you'll see some articles. If you type in parents Fortnite coach or something like that in Google, you'll notice that a lot of parents were actually hiring people to teach their kids how to be better at video games, because a lot of these parents know each other, they're friends, their kids are friends, and certain kids just aren't very good at video games, or they just got started later. And so these parents would hire these coaches to teach them how to be good at the video game. So then this became an industry. Now it's like a multi-billion-dollar industry, I believe. If you go read Bloomberg about this, it's grown as an industry, and it's even growing more now that we have the pandemic and all these people are having to stay home, and a lot more people are playing video games now, and even, picking up video games for the first time. So if you look at, say, a video game coach on like a salary site like ZipRecruiter, you see that the national average is like $40,000 or a little bit over that in the United States. Now that's more of like what you might make for a job. But you can also do something like gamersensei.com, where you can actually get paid to be a coach for all the different games you see on this list here. So you see Fortnite, League of Legends, Hearthstone, Overwatch, and all these other different games on here that are very highly streamed, especially on Twitch and Mixer. So if you're a good video game player, you can scroll down to the bottom where it says Become a Sensei in the bottom left, and then you can sign up and maybe, if you're pretty good, get approved to become a sensei. And if you're at least 13 years of age or older, you can start your application and get paid to be a video game coach on a site that specializes in that. Last but not least, you can flip free stuff. So some people will start out trading things and then maybe sell some stuff later. They'll start on a site like Craigslist. If you go to Craigslist, you can go to the free section under for sale, click on that, and you can see all sorts of free stuff that people are just trying to get rid of and don't actually care to even get money for. And then you also have a site like letgo.com, which is a newer site that actually is an app as well, where you can get rid of all kinds of stuff. People will just kind of put it on the curb or something once you make a deal of how much you're going to pay. Except for this, they even have a free stuff category, as you can see right here. And you can go and get this stuff, just pick it up. They're just happy to get rid of it. A lot of times if it's free, you might be some pretty big stuff like couches or something. and they're just trying to get rid of these things. They don't even care to make money off of them. They just want to not have to deal with it. So you can get these free things, and you can trade them up. You may have read some of these stories about how people turned like a paperclip into a house, or they traded up a phone for a car or something like that. So if you type in like paperclip Porsche or whatever, or trading up on Craigslist, you'll see all sorts of results for people who actually traded up these different things for cars and houses later on. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be able to do that. Those are kind of rare situations, but you can at least get these free things on letgo.com under the free stuff section, or Craigslist under the free stuff section. Pick them up and then sell them on your own little online store, or you can sell them right back on the same website. So you could pick something up off Craigslist and sell it on Let's Go, or you can pick something up off Let Go and sell it on Craigslist, or Craigslist on Craigslist, or whatever. You can create an eBay store. You can sell it in other classified ad websites. So there are many different ways that you can make some money without having to invest anything. Those are 5 of the ones that I've seen kind of work and that are pretty cool, a little bit creative maybe. And hopefully this was helpful. Check out the video in the top right for more business ideas like these, and I'll see you in the next video.